Snapshot 25w07a is here with parts of the Villager Trade Rebalance, camels spawning in deserts, new sheep spawning, and more. My name is Sliced Lime and this is a showcase of the changes. Let's start with the Villager Trade Rebalance. The changes to cartographers and the wandering traders from that experiment are now part of the base game. The experiment still exists and contains the other changes to librarians, armorers, and so on. This means cartographers now sell maps pointing to different village types or other structures in a biome with a specific villager type. That includes all types of villages, jungle temples, and witch huts. Which type of map is sold depends on which type of villager the cartographer is, and they will also now sell different types of colored banners. This also comes along with some adjustments to prices and amount of stock. The wandering trader now has better prices, more trades, and a larger amount of stock for many items. They will also now buy some items from players instead of only selling items. The possible bought trades include water bottles, water and milk buckets, fermented spider eyes, baked potatoes, and hay bales. The new items they can sell include logs of different types, enchanted iron pickaxes, and potions of invisibility. In other village news, you can now find bundles in some of the chests in the villages. In mob news, camels now spawn naturally in deserts instead of only being found in desert villages. Sheep now have updated rules for the color of their wool based on the biome they spawn in. In temperate biomes, they'll keep the same color probabilities as they had before. In cold biomes, the common sheep wool color is black. Uncommonly, you'll find light gray, light blue, blue, and cyan. And in warm biomes, the common sheep wool color is brown. Uncommon colors are gray, yellow, orange, and red. And in all three biome classes, there's still a rare chance for a pink sheep to spawn. And to wrap up our mob changes, Mooshrooms now have snouts that match the ones of cows. And the horns of cows are now properly mirrored. In news for the new blocks and items, firefly bushes now spread to neighboring blocks when bone mealed, just like the other new bushes. They, on the other hand, are now replaceable, but now also require shears or a silk touch tool to mine. Leaf litter generation is no longer partially cut off when the block underneath changes from grass. In gameplay news, scaffolding can now be placed intersecting entities once again. And jumping into powder snow from certain specific heights no longer cause you to get stuck in the powder snow. A related advancement change. The light as a rabbit advancement can now only be granted while you're standing on top of powder snow, not while you're sinking into it. In visual news, the world border no longer glitches as you move around when close to it. The void plane is now back to showing the way it used to. And end portals and end gateways are now properly affected by the distance fog, affected by water fog, and the blindness effect. And in sound news, the ambient block sound effects added in recent versions are now properly controlled by the ambient volume slider. Standing on top of powder snow and fire at the same time no longer spams the fire extinguish sound. And the sounds for breaking or placing grass-like blocks as well as the sounds of leaf litter have been lowered in volume. And in stability news, this snapshot comes with more crash fixes. This snapshot also brings us Data Pack version 67 and Resource Pack version 52, with changes to entity data and changes for post-processing effects. If you're also interested in that, keep your eyes on the channel for a separate video. But that's all for this one. Thank you for watching. Wandering YouTubers now sell one copy of their soul for one click of the like button. My name is Sliced Lime, and I'll see you next time.